Bricks and Minifigs is crazy, the whole situation. I'm not going to recap it because that would take me about 3 hours. I'm going to assume you're aware of what's going on. Let's talk about the nature of the CEO and COO, at least what we've seen so far. I believe they are super high conflict people. I believe they have high narcissistic tendencies, not calling them narcissists, just identifying certain traits. And I believe they have a very strong in group loyalty without group condemnation. This is an exact personality profile I've dealt with many times, often in the startup world, which makes sense because functionally that is what BAM Franchise Inc. is, a startup company. They are not quite as large as people think by revenue. They're probably doing between 7 and 11 million a year. They have a lot of obligations on that. They probably have about 450,000 to as low as about 250,000 per month in liquid revenue that could be devoted to litigation, which is why they're doing that paper tiger thing with "we're so big we could body you." They can't handle a lot of litigation. They probably overextended themselves with just the one against Ben and the cohort. Now, these guys, I believe, are the type of high conflict individual who will change a policy and then talk about the policy as though it never changed, right? It is now the policy consignments are banned. Therefore, it was always the policy that consignments are banned. That is what I think is going on. Get ready for a lot of "it is true now, therefore it was always true" arguments from that side. Watch very carefully. And then just to add, and I know it's not popular to say, Ben has been between factually incorrect and directly lying a number of times. Okay. It does not appear he filed his small claims cases against the right entities. No default judgment was entered. He claimed that police body camera footage appeared because it was hacked. I mean, that's just sensationalism. The body camera footage was not hacked. The police themselves released it because they are morons. None of this relates to the civil rights stuff, which does seem to be a very strong claim. My point here is we're dealing with two very high conflict individuals within BAM Franchise Inc. who are going to behave according to a certain playbook, and sort of a attention at all costs person within Ben Schneider, along with separately what appears to be a horribly corrupt police department and city administrative apparatus around them.